Hey guys, this is Ash from Ash Studios and today we will be creating our own Linux terminal commands. So a while back, I posted a vlog talking a little bit about my script searching via terminal. If you haven't watched that video yet, go watch it right now because we are going to create something like that today. In case you haven't noticed yet, I'm wearing a t-shirt I got from Google. Yep, this is official Google Assistant t-shirt. Don't worry, you can get yours too. Just need to follow some really simple steps, which I talked about in this video. The link is in the description. So, terminal commands. Why? Why should we create our own terminal commands? It's cool, duh. And if you still need some other reasons, here they are. Well, first of all, you can create a really long command into a short one, or you can combine 2 or 3 commands into one single command, which will help you type less and do more. Maybe you need to automate some tasks as soon as you log in. You can create a command and do that. Maybe you can show off in front of your friends. You can type give this man a shield and it will turn on your firewall. Okay, think of this. You type in Jarvis, set up my desktop, and it plays some music, turns on your development server, turns on your database server, and opens an IDE for you to write code in. How cool is it? So enough talk, let's get started. So we'll use shell script for this purpose, and don't worry if you don't know shell script. This is really simple, and if you have any trouble following this tutorial, let me know in the comments. I'm there to help you. So let's suppose we want to type in our own command. Let's say Jarvis play music, and it should play a specific YouTube playlist. So first of all, the basic thing is, how do you actually open a URL in the browser? So there's this command in Linux, which is xdg-open, which helps you open something, let's say a directory, for example. So if I hit xdg-open desktop, it will open the desktop in the file viewer. And if you want to open a URL, let's say we want to open Google, so we'll type in xdg-open and then we'll pass the URL. So it will basically open up your default browser and open the specified URL in the browser. So this is just the output by the xdg-open command. Basically it does this when you open a URL. So let's get out of this. And what we want to do is that we want to open a YouTube playlist. So this is the One Direction YouTube playlist, and if I type xdg-open, it will go on YouTube and just play the playlist. So we don't want to type this every time we want to listen to One Direction, right? What we want to do is type something like Jarvis play music, and it should open that YouTube playlist, right? So for that, what we need to do is that we need to create a function named Jarvis, and then we'll type xdg-open and then our playlist, and then just close the bracket. So now every time we type in Jarvis, it will open the browser, open our YouTube playlist, and then it will play, right? So now if I open another terminal and type in Jarvis, there is no command such as Jarvis, right? Because the function we wrote was for the specific terminal instance. So for that, we need to store our commands in a specific file. So first of all, you need to create a file, and if you want to do this in the terminal, you'll use the command touch, and the file name, well, you can give any name. I'm just using your wish is my command.sh. sh here stands for shell script. So now let us just open this file and write a function, the same thing we wrote before. Then save this file. So right now if you type in Jarvis, it will still say that the command is not found because we haven't yet told Linux that our function is in this file. So what we need to do is type in dot space, the tilde symbol and the slash, which will tell it that it's the home directory, and the file name. So consider you have your file in some other directory, you will give the directory path here. So my file is right in the home folder, so I'll just type in this and press enter. Now if I type in Jarvis, it will see that there is a function named Jarvis in this file which we just specified, and open our YouTube playlist. So every time you type in Jarvis, it will open that YouTube playlist, right? Now this function can be named anything you want, and it will do the same thing which was specified inside that function. So let's say you have a series of commands which you want to execute. You can just type those commands right here. If we close this terminal and open another one, and we type in the function name, it will give us anything you want not found. Well, what we need to do is we need to include that file first and then it will run our command, right? But we don't want that. We don't want to include every time a file and then play our songs, right? So what you need to do is you need to add this file in bash rc. Well, this file is generally hidden and you can see it by just going to here and show hidden files. So you can see bash rc right here. You just double click to open it and then you'll see something like this. If this is commented out, make sure you uncomment this and then type in dot tdl symbol slash and your file name. So what this will do is that every time your machine starts, bash rc will load this file and you don't need to include it, you just need to run your function. Well, you can also see that I have bash aliases here. I also have a bash aliases file which consists of my commands, my specific commands, the search via terminal commands. So you can add as many different files as you want in this section right here. If you don't find this section at all, you can type it as well. So let's just save this and close the bash rc and let us open another terminal. So it says that your wish is my command is no such file or directory, which means that we have forgotten something. We forgot to add the extension. So let's add the extension and then once again open the terminal. Okay, the error is gone. So now let us type the function name and it will play our songs. So right. So let's say you want to set up a dev environment by opening Sublime Text, and you can do that with the command sub l. Also, if you want to open a terminal, you can type in gnome-terminal. And if you also want to listen to the music, you can just type in the function name and it will call the above function and play your songs. You get the point. So you can type in as many functions as you want, or we can say that as many commands as you want to create, and that's it. You're good to go. Just make sure that your file is included in bash.rc so that you don't need to include your file again and again. So let's revise. First, you need to create a function. Then you type in one or more commands into that function. Just make sure that these are actual terminal commands. Then save this file and make sure it's executable. If it is not, you can do it by typing chmod +x and the file name. Then finally, give the file path in .bash rc present in the home folder. So it's time to show off your Linux skills to your friends. And if they ask you how did you do it, do not forget to mention this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please click the like button. And do not forget to press the red button just below this video to get more such awesome content. If you have any difficulties, please let me know in the comment section. Until the next video, stay tuned with Ash. You can type in Lumos and it will turn your flashlight on. Wait, what kind of laptop has a flashlight?